It's your boy, Jay Green, Jay's Greenroom, Greenroom TV. And I'm getting my green up with KOONT Grinder.
Yeah, right. Did what I'm saying, yeah.
How you feeling right now, man?
Man, I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling real great, man, right now.
For sure. Man, first time in the green room, so I gotta get the whole rundown.
Man, get it in, man. You
What's
gotta
up?
go.
Where you from?
From here, Clark, south side of Houston, Texas.
Okay. Some people kind of consider her and Clark to be like Southwest.
Nah, we here in Clark, we south, we sit south side of Houston, Texas. Southwest, just right across though. Like it's just one street right away, you know what I'm saying? That's home to Southwest, you know, but we here in Clark though, we go by the Clark, we don't go by Southwest, a whole nother hood.
For sure. I'm just trying to get people to understand.
Yeah.
So, okay, what was it like coming up in the Clark?
Man, it's real. It's no different other hood. You niggas, you know, young niggas stealing, young niggas robbing, selling drugs, you know what I'm saying, on welfare, you in the streets, you know what I'm saying, regular project neighborhood, you know, the club.
Yeah. So would you say you grew up like a struggle or?
Struggle, yeah.
Sure.
Out the mud.
You had both parents?
Nah, I just had my teeth.
Yeah. Well, that was like your mama had a lot of kids, a lot of brothers and sisters?
Nah, sisters and brothers, you know what I'm saying, just two sisters, two brothers.
Okay. Where you fit in there? You like the oldest?
I'm in the middle.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle.
Okay. So, when you coming up in home, Clark, shit, matter of fact, like around what age you jumped off the porch?
I jumped off the porch like 7. Early in the bitch, stealing people bike from the backyard.
Okay.
Stealing people bike from upstairs.
Yeah. Do you think like if you would have had like both parents in the house, it would have been different?
Yeah. I think if I would have had a better father figure, I probably would have made it in sports or something.
Okay. Do that shit fuck with you or not?
Nah.
For sure.
Don't fuck with me, man. Shit, it's what we're meant to be. I'm here now, though. Hey, I go.
For sure. Alright, so, coming from home, Clark, say jumping off the porch at 7, stealing bikes, and then from stealing bikes, then what?
Man, it went from stealing bikes, from breaking in houses, from breaking in cars, to scheming, to selling drugs, to pimping. Man. It was all that shit, man. I did it all, man. Everything in the street.
For sure. So, you saying breaking houses, everything. Probably had caught trouble.
Yeah, trouble. You in the streets, that trouble gonna be there.
How old when you caught your first trouble?
Like 10. I went to little holding for like a couple hours. Mama came and got me.
Man.
Stealing bikes, got caught. Stealing bikes, got caught.
For sure. I be listening to the music and you know what I'm saying, I be hearing you do some time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I guess you talk about, have you been more than once?
Yeah, I've been in jail for a lot of times. Yeah.
Coming back from young and after stealing bikes.
From young, stealing bikes, from juvenile, from boot camp, from TYC detention center, from the pen. I've been locked up, man.
So what you think it was that from the main thing that made you keep, even though you got in trouble the first time, 10 keep bumping your head, what do you think the main thing that kept making you go back?
The hunger to get money, man. I was just so hungry to get a bankroll. That's the only thing was in my mind when I was in jail. What can I do to give me some money so I ain't gotta work for nobody? So it was always back to the streets. I gotta go get me some money. That's just what it was. For sure.
What's the longest you ever did?
The longest I did was 2.5 years.
Okay. That was the last time you went?
It wasn't the last time I went. It was like the second from last. Can
you say what it was? What the reason why you went?
Yeah, I ain't doing no tripping shit. Man, I used to be scheming and shit. You know, I went to jail for scheming. You know what I'm saying? Temporal government documents.
Like a scammer?
Like a scammer, hell yeah.
Man, hold on real quick. You'd be the first scammer to come to the green room. Man, I ain't got no scam talk in this bitch yet.
Man, say I was a bad motherfucker. I was a bad motherfucker, man, but they caught up with me and I had to reroute.
For sure. Man, coming from like somebody who been, you say jumped off the porch at 7, been, you know, anything for $1, is scheming, is scamming the best hustle, would you say, for the street?
Man, man.
In the streets?
If you in the streets, I can say scamming, man, because you ain't gotta deal with no gangsters. You ain't gotta deal with nobody. You can really just get money by yourself. Scamming, you know what I'm saying?
I always thought that shit was dangerous because, you know, you never know who eyes is on it.
It's a different type. I mean, once you get hot, you hot, but it's good money with the shit I was doing. You know, I was out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was doing some real shit, you know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking with cars, though. I wasn't scamming credit cards and shit like that. I was doing some car shit, you know, it was a whole nother ball game, man.
For sure. Man, I'm scared to get deep on that one, but I'm hearing you though.
Yo,
so scamming is probably number one.
Number one hustle in the streets, man. The scammers, man. Them niggas getting it in.
Okay. All right. So when you went to jail for the 2.5 years, how old was you?
Shit, I was like, you know what I'm saying, like 24, 25.
Okay. What was it like though? Like, you know, was it some crazy shit when you was in there?
Nah, I mean, it's a lot of crazy shit in the pen going on, but it kind of got you, like, when they made you start taking classes and shit you don't want to do. So you gotta stay down to do the shit to go home. So they really program your mind so when you come to real, whatever you do, to stay down. That's just what it was.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It just motivated me to stay down when I was in there because I had to go home.
A lot of people say that like going to jail just makes you a better criminal.
I mean, shit, it do, but it really soften your mind on a lot of shit. You meet a lot of criminals in there, but it ain't. That jail ain't for nobody. I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
For real. Yeah. What would you say is the hardest part about being locked up?
The time, man. When you first get that big time, when you be like, damn, man, them holding got me 3 years. You like, damn, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You got parole, but you got that 3 year sentence though, so that's the hardest time, just taking the time.
Was you making music at that time when you got that?
Yeah, I made like over 1,000 songs in jail.
But I'm saying before you got locked up, was you on the music?
Oh yeah, I was doing some music. Hell yeah, I was doing some music, man.
I only know you from like 2 years back.
I mean, you go back from a song called "Better Get One." You gonna see. I'm in Propane Studio. You gonna see South Walker, Son told him in the video. I'm talking about real young. We was young. I've been rapping. I just been in and out of jail. I could never stay free. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was.
So you feel like right now is your run. You about to have your run.
Yeah, it's my time.
For sure. I've been peeping your grind. You know what I'm saying? I've been peeping like the videos, everything. I see you active on Miyaki.
Yep.
I see you coming consistent with the videos. I think the main thing is consistency. You know what I'm saying? You could develop a style through consistency. There's so much things you can do as long as you're consistent.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Consistent take you a long way. I'm talking about when you're consistent with something, it just help you as a person, and you can realize like, damn, I really accomplished something because I was really dedicated to this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
For sure. What would you say is probably the best thing that you took from jail in your mind? Like, as far as game plan, coming out about to be free, what was the best thing that you took from jail?
Rap, writing rhymes every day, programming the rhymes in my head, got the whole penitentiary, writing my music, I'm talking about jamming my shit in there. I go to the child, he jamming my shit in the child hall. It just motivated me to come home and do music like a motherfucker, like I really had a fan base in jail. Does being a star rapper in jail, does it kind of make you feel like, if I can get the whole jail to feel me, you know you can get the world to feel you? Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because you in the inmates, where I was at a big unit. It's over 6,000-7,000 inmates in there. It's big, you know what I'm saying? So then you got people catching chain going back and forth, people coming in, and it was just, everywhere you go, my music was pumping. Like, that's what it was. You on the bowling alley, my music pumping. You on the rec yard, my shit pumping. The song JaysGreenroom was a hit now. I came home and dropped it. It doing numbers, but hey, man, I just couldn't put it on. I couldn't get paid for it because it was a Tupac sample. That's all what it was.
I feel you. I never been to prison, but I've been to state jail and county jail, and the longest I did was a year.
Yeah.
But every nigga who was like in my dorm or in my cell who had jamming music in jail, I always remember their song.
Yeah.
I always remember their song.
Cause it's like when you in there, it's you constantly is a routine every day. So you constantly it's child time at the same time every day. You do this at the same time every day. So when you got a song jumping there, like you constantly rapping that bitch over and over and over and over everywhere you at, and everywhere you go, somebody want to hear that shit. That shit start getting in people's head, and that's all they be. Cause you don't listen to music every day in penitentiary. You got the little radios, but you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
No brand new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to say shout out to Paul Wilson and shout out to Boo Man, who had some of the best jams when I was locked up. For sure.
Real talk, man.
I interviewed Strict Grind Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And he has, similar story like you. He was in and out of jail from a young youth. But he also said that every jail he ever went to, every unit he was ever on, he was always rocking. And that was his number one motivation coming out.
Like, this is my rundown. Like, I we going to jail, I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
You go to West Dallas. They send a nigga to BBRC. From BBRC, you go to BBH. From BBH, you go to TYC. From TYC, I came home. You can go back to TYC, but I was grown. I didn't go to state jail or none of that. Them hoes sent me to the penitentiary for 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? TDC. And every motherfucking unit I've been on, homeboy, niggas like, boy, you the truth since a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I do my time.
That's real.
And I'm like, my nigga, these nigga, when you in TYC and TDC, these are motherfuckers from everywhere in Texas, right?
That's in the streets.
Yeah. Nigga, every city, every county, every motherfucking place in Texas is in these motherfuckers. And if I can get all these motherfuckers since I was 14 years old, since I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
Now, 15 when I went to TYC, I came home at 16, then I went to PN at 17.
Yeah.
So, boom. Nigga, since then, but all those units to the penitentiary, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I can get all these motherfuckers from down to there where to say, nigga, you hard, you need to go home and do this, I can get the world to say that.
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, nigga, these are different niggas with different attitudes and different sets and different all that. But nigga, and when we come together with the music, nigga, it's like, nah, little nigga, you the truth, bro. That's what you need to be doing.
Yeah. That's how it is, and man, you even got songs with niggas in there. You probably will never see in the real. He probably got a whole nother 5 years before you get out. But in that penitentiary, that song y'all got in there jumping, probably still jumping to this day.
Yeah, a lot of man, that jail shit crazy, man. Crazy. Before I jump off the jail shit and get more into your music, I want you to tell me what's the craziest thing you ever seen in TDC.
Man, I seen big ass rat in that hoe, man. That hoe was big than a bitch. I'm talking about crazy looking ass rat, man. Just walk right past a nigga. That shit fucked me up when I first got in. I'm like, man, they were like, this how we living. When the nigga told me that, man, it hit me like, damn, man, I gotta get my shit together when I come home. You living with big rats. I'm talking about none of the little baby monsters. I'm talking about noosa rats coming through your shit. All in your locker, taking your food, some crazy shit, man. It's the crazy shit I was seeing in them.
Man, that's crazy as fuck. I wouldn't even know how to.
Yeah.
For real. I listen to, most of your shit on Spotify. I've been jamming your shit. I will say that every time you drop some shit, I notice it. Yeah. And the more you drop, the more I get interested. You know what I'm saying? We have talked about that consistency too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real quick though, you said 1,000 songs you make? 1,000 songs in jail?
Man, 1,000 songs. Like, a lot of that shit you hear from like Real Spill. On my new tape, you're gonna hear a few. I got a few more stories on there you're gonna hear from the penitentiary. I got some shit. Man, Hocus Pocus was another one I wrote in there. So shit, I got so many more songs to come from there, but I've been really going to the lab and just freestyling, punching in lately, so I ain't even having time to go home and get my pad.
I feel like I could tell when you freestyle and I could tell when you write.
Yeah.
Real Spill is my favorite song by you. And I could tell that's off the pen.
Yeah.
And then Hocus Pocus, I'm surprised to hear that because that sound more like freestyle.
Man, it was just I was really in a spirit in that. I ain't had no beat. I was just going. It was just like me just writing, and I always remember that freestyle in my head, that Hocus Pocus freestyle. So it always been in my head because I wrote that bitch, but I wrote it like a freestyle. Ain't just what it was.
Okay. Okay, so I feel like the wave is not to write. So you still do both?
I do both because I feel like if I write, I got a better advantage on the music wise with people that really got ears for music to listen to. Them storytellers, a lot of people want to hear that. Then you got the swag rapping, yo, you punching in, you doing your thing. But a lot of rappers can't just sit in the booth and just go off the brain a whole true story. Like, nah, that's all you gotta sit down with that.
I feel like people gonna be thinking I'm crazy for saying this. I feel like written rap and freestyle rap is two different genres.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I feel like. I feel like sometimes you need I feel like when you critique rap, sometimes you need to keep non-written rap and written rap in a different, because you can't judge them together.
Yeah, you right.
Man, shout out to KOONT Grinder. Shout out to the whole Grinder team. Everything.
Yeah.
For sure. Look, okay, more so with the music though. When I listen to the music, I feel like you make a sound that's for people who stay up late. Like, you make that shit that nigga who's grinding to 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I really, not just because your name Grinder, but I'm telling you what I honestly feel when I hear that shit.
It's that, hey man, go get you a bag music. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to go get you a bag and you want to motivate yourself to go get a bag, jam that Grinder. I'm gonna motivate you to go get a bag, man. That's what it is.
For sure. I hear that too when I listen to it, but the main thing too is about how to get it quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
I mean, quick.
So you don't fuck with the slow hustle.
I mean, nah, I ain't. It's
gotta be fast.
I mean, it's slow. The rap money is slow, man. I mean, I gotta wait for the screens and all that. You know what I'm saying? To get the check and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but hey, but I go get a bag.
Well, I feel you. So going all the way back to where niggas taking bites, nigga always had that feeling like, nigga, I gotta get it fast.
I gotta go get a bag. You know what I'm
saying? And that's where the Grinder come on your name.
Yeah, Grinder. I'm a Grinder.
Okay. Also with the name Grinder is KOONT, the first name, KOONT Grinder.
Yeah.
Now you know, that's a like unique. Breaking me down, how you get that name?
I mean, my dad's name is KOONT, you know what I'm saying?
His real name is KOONT?
No, it was KOONT. No, it was African ass slavery shit, you know, going on with my name, you know what I'm saying? Cause I had a nappy fro and I looked at like the nigga off roofs and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My dad's name is that, but then me growing up as a youngster when I was in the hood, it just was short, KOONT. Everybody started calling me that. Okay. And that just been my name growing up. I was real bad. And everybody know that bad ass black nigga is KOONT. So that's my name. That's just what it was.
This is a random question, but growing up in the hood, being dark, do you think you have it harder because you're dark?
I mean, nah, not what I was. It could be any color, you know what I'm saying? It was all, everybody was black. It don't matter, you was light skin or dark skin. It don't matter what it was. You was broke, you was broke. You had some money, you had some money. You didn't want to go get no money, that was you. It is what it is. Ain't nobody had it. You know what I'm saying? It's up to what you wanted to have it to be.
As I got older, I came to realize this. You might have realized it too. That I found that every race of woman is attracted to darker people.
Yeah. You love dark skin. It's just what it is. It just.
You think so?
Yeah. Wow. Every race, Chinese, white, black. You know what I'm saying? Asian. It don't matter, man. All race, man.
You think so?
All race, man.
For sure.
Every race.
Do you like dark skinned females?
You know, nah, I don't. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Period. I don't really like black bitches at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Why is that?
Attitude messed up. They always, you know what I'm saying? They always got problems. It just, we don't get along well. That's just what it is.
Man, now you know I got a lot of shea butter sisters that be following me.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Nah, ain't no disrespect to no sisters. My baby mama, she black. You know what I'm saying?
But that's just your opinion coming up. That's what you always know.
Yeah. That's just what it is. It was always problems. Like, God damn, at another one, god damn, we just had an argument, a fight the next day. You want to fight again? Nah, man, hell, you tripping.
Have you ever been with a black woman and never had them problems? Or every last woman that you've been with?
Nah, they all the same.
Man, that's crazy.
They all the same.
For sure, man. So what's your preferences? What, like yellows, like dark, bloody yellow?
I mean, all black the same because they come from a household. It's like broken household. You know, black families come from broken household. We not like how white families come. They got their dad, they got their mama. They raise their kids different to be a one as a family. Black families don't raise their kids to be that. They always like, oh, you can be independent, you can do this, you can do that. They don't understand the financial of a team. That's just what it is with a black family.
You think that'll ever change?
Nah.
Nah, I feel you, man. Now this is me stepping back on your music now.
Yeah,
I feel like you got your own sound.
Yeah.
As far as new rappers coming out of Houston, but your sound kind of reminds me of old school Houston. I'm
like old school mixed with the new school. I got the old school sound with the new school flavor. So it's got it's like the H-Town sound with the new swag. So that's why it's jamming. You know what I'm saying? I feel
you. You definitely got like when I told you I could tell when you freestyle it bring me back to that kind of like party freestyle, like in a circle type of lunch table type of shit. Man, I feel you. Another thing though I be noticing with that music though, you probably heard it though, is we gotta come with the comparisons now.
Man, you know I'm here, man.
One main thing you be talking about in your music is the pimping.
Man, hey man, you know, man, hey man, steak and shrimp, man, you gotta eat, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat. But you know, hey man, the music, man, is just, I used to live a lifestyle as a pimp, you know. When I stopped doing it, hey, I had to rap about it because I used to do it. That was my lifestyle. So hey, that was just what I was doing.
Had to put it down though.
Yeah.
What you think is the main thing a pimp needs to be at? Like, what's the main thing for a pimp to be successful?
Main thing for a pimp to be successful is for him to have a hoe that's gonna stay down with him. You know what I'm saying? A hoe that's gonna be down with him and believe in his dreams, and they believe in one as a family. Then he can be successful. You know what I'm saying? But he also gotta know that he gotta always keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He gotta mean what he say and say what he mean.
What's up? When I say the comparisons, you know what I'm saying, the main pimp rapper in Houston, of course, is Sauce Walker.
Yeah.
Who talk that pimp talk. Or you can say Sancho.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is they influence?
That's you know, Sancho's Walker in my family. You know, we H-Town. It's just that's our sound. It ain't just they big rappers. They hot. You know. You know what I'm saying? They hot. Everybody got their chance to be hot. It ain't gonna mean that's Houston sound. So you know, like back in the game, you had Key, you had Slim Thug. I was talking about sipping, drinking in cars, and now you know we talking about pimping and shit, shopping and looking good. That's just H-Town sound. Now it ain't just about the cars and the drink no more. It's about the pimping, fly, looking good. So, you know, that's just our sound.
So you telling me that from the drinking the wood wheel, the braids and the fades, the candy paint evolved is pimping and flossing.
Pimping and flossing, that's what it is. Dripping, pimping, flossing, splashing. That's the new H-Town sound. Sauce and created a new sound. You know what I'm saying? That's the new sound of Houston. That's just what it is.
For sure. Do you ever hear people comparing you to like Sauce?
I hear that all the time. Oh, he TSF, all of that. What they don't know, I've been there in the beginning of the splash. It just, I better to be an independent artist myself. I want to learn from like a nigga like Sauce Walker. I want to be a boss like him. So, you know, I feel like me being independent, I'm going to get there.
For sure. You got a song with Sauce.
Yeah.
I also too heard on you got one album.
Yeah.
On your album, I heard where you said you been dripping before Sauce.
Yeah, but cause like everybody like, man, y'all boys ain't dripping, y'all dripping cause the Sauce Twin. They didn't know we was dripping before the Sauce Twin was invented. Boys been already doing that, getting money, dripping, splashing, pimping before the Sauce Twin was invented. So that was just a cause of everybody saying it in the streets.
So when you say we, you talking about what? Clark Boy?
not everybody in the streets, just period, not just club boys, you know.
Yeah. That's basically like we been dripping, like we been talking about draped up and dripped
we
out.
been doing it, you know what I'm saying, before the, cause that's what everybody saying to me, like, bro, you ain't no pimp, you ain't this, y'all doing that cause the South Twins, nah, we ain't no followers. We doing our own thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just we got the same type of hustle. It's just what it is.
For sure. Man, speaking of sauce and all that, TSF, of course, I guess recently past month almost, been having static with Fort Worth, North Texas, Dallas. Basically, I call it the King of Texas kind of like thing. How do you feel about that when you first hear Go Yayo diss sauce, and then for the way it's played out, how you feel about that South Texas, North Texas sauce?
Man, I feel like that shit been like that. In the penitentiary, we beefing with Dallas, East Texas. That's how it is in there. So it just South try to really make everybody come together so we can get money. But them niggas, they hating, you know, and you can't be no king being a hater, you know what I'm saying? So you can't get that crown. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah. You feel like, so basically when you feel like Go Yayo dropped that first disc, that was like
just being a hater, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. Sauce ain't had no beef with him. He just tried being a hater, man. That's just what it is.
Why you think Houston and Dallas always had beef? Like always?
Man, them Dallas niggas just think they better than us, man. They think they just how it is in the penitentiary. We beefing hard. I'm talking about anything. You can be from playing Knox on the Knox table. It's gonna be Dallas versus Houston. It's basketball, and it's gonna be Dallas versus Houston. It's just what it is.
The two biggest cities in the biggest state.
Biggest state. So work ride with Dallas. Really, whole East Texas and San Antonio ride with Dallas. It's just us, Austin.
Only people who ride with Houston is Austin and San Antonio.
Austin and the tone. You got here and there with the tone, but they gonna ride with the Cowboys on. They just what it is. They rocking with the Cowboys, man.
Man, I think it's deeper. I think it's deeper than the music. I think it's always been a silent beef. But I just want to say this, and I hope the Dallas people don't dislike this when I say this. So Dallas is a very big city. It's top 10 biggest cities in the nation. It's like probably like 8, 7, 8, something like that. But you can fit 2 Dallases inside of Houston.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I'm saying? Houston is the biggest city, and then this is to other people not that's from Dallas.
Yeah.
From in the nation, the top 3 big cities in the nation is New York, Los Angeles, and Houston. The top 3 cities in the nation is New York, LA, and Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like that King of Texas vibe has always been there, but I think where the hate comes from both Houston side and Dallas side.
Nah, it ain't just that. It's about respect. Like if Go Yayo hate, if he wasn't a hater with respect, he know he ain't put in that work to be no king. He should have put a nigga like Yella Beezy in that spot on his side of town instead of being a hater or a big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I saw like you're not even on that level yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just the hate. You know what I'm saying? He really starting up a lot of beef. It's just that one person, you know. It ain't no beef. I ain't got no beef with no niggas out of Dallas forward. It's just that one nigga. That's all it is. You know
I honestly though, I feel like it's a reason why people from bigger cities have blown up already in smaller towns. And there's no hate towards smaller towns, but like to hear of Houston versus Fort Worth, it's like that's not even comparable. You know what I'm saying?
They got their
shit.
Fan base.
They got a big fan base. But I'm not talking about rap. I'm just talking about citywide.
Yeah.
Like Houston, and I think that goes to everybody. Everybody downplays Houston.
Yeah, man.
Everybody downplays Houston. Because Houston is really that city. Like I said, New York, LA, Houston. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is, though.
Yeah, Houston, we got our own fan base, man. You could be booming out here in Houston. You really could just be booming in Texas and make a lot of money off your music. Mm-hmm. In this one state alone.
Yeah. Have you ever heard niggas in Houston be selfish?
Nah, this ain't a selfish state, man. I can hit up any artist right now and they DM be like, man, big homie, let me come do a song on this work. They gonna say, pull up, man. They weren't never selfish out here in the city, man.
Yeah.
I ain't never had that selfish vibe.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. So ultimately, Houston is a good city to like, you know, come together and make music.
Yeah.
Is it one of the top cities as far as rap music right now?
Yeah, we got our own little shit going, man. Our blogs getting real big. Already that little shit going on, getting our state really, man. Hey, man, the state really looking good. I mean, the city looking real good right now. They made the stage went real big, so a lot of looks on Houston right now. That's why they still in our swag. All that dripping, all that, man. They got that from us. You know what I'm saying? They got that from us, man. Niggas been screaming that shit way back to 2012, man, 2011, man. They got that shit from us.
Oh yeah. What's the biggest steal move?
The biggest steal move is
Hold on. I'm gonna give you ABC choice.
No,
The biggest steal move from Houston ever. A, the woe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? B, the drink. Or C, the sauce, the drip. The biggest steal move ever from Houston.
Man, I can say, man, it's compatible from the drink and the sauce. Because Houston, they stole our shit and took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? They made albums and all that. They blew that shit across Canada. So that drink and that sauce really compatible. You know what I'm saying? It's compatible, man. That shit blew across the nation for years, man. For a good 5 years straight, man. I'm talking about, like, yeah, everybody's songs, all you would hear was drip, splash, something by dripping and splash, or something by something. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah. And everybody sipping, drinking. Come on, the drink just, come on, man, that's nationwide. It just compatible. I don't know. I gotta go with them 2 ounces. Just
So
off.
they tied.
Yeah.
You drink number 1 street drug right now? Still?
Street drug right now? Nah, drink not number 1 street drug.
What you think here?
Weed number 1 street drug right now.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of that weed done got so good that it turned into a drug.
Weed gonna always, weed, just everybody smoke weed. Nah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Green is great, green is good. Like a motherfucker. Alright, so the rap game as a whole. How do you feel? Like, okay, you coming from Clark, coming from Houston, I see you coming up. Eventually you're gonna get to that point where you try to break that nationwide. How do you feel about it, the rap game as a whole, as a gig?
I feel like it's just a business, man. I feel like if you getting that money for it, if you get paid for your music or you got your brand, you getting paid for your brand, you living your dream, man, because it's all the business, man. Being a rapper, start putting the time, making big money, that shit is impossible. You got to build that brand and get paid. Like, that's just what it is.
Is being a rapper a hard business to get into, or is it easy?
Nah, it's easy business. You just gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know the business side. You gotta know the business side. You gotta know the rap side. All of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own everything. So, that's just what it is.
Do you ever feel like a lot of people say the music industry got a lot of like two-faced people, shit like that?
Yeah, man.
You see that?
Yeah, a lot. I see that a lot, especially on the road, man. It's just
more out of town or at home?
I mean, more out of town. You know what I'm saying? At home, you got people that hate, but they're not gonna show it. They ain't gonna hate on your music, or they ain't gonna support your music. They see it because it's on social media everywhere, but they ain't gonna support it, and they talk to you all the time, like shit like that. That's the only thing you get out the city. You get like that type of support. That's it. That's all that is.
So, but out of town, it's more like just that.
Out of town, they gonna hate hard. They gonna, they don't want you to play that shit in the club, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
What you think is some of we already talked about Houston. What you think is some of the other cities you think is good for rappers to like blow up? Some of the best cities. Not talking about Houston.
Austin, a good city to go to.
So coming out of Austin,
big fan base from San Marcos, from Killeen, from really San Antonio. That's part of that little area. That's a good little area to blow up. You know what I'm saying? They got Lil Queen, he blew up out that way, real big. You know what I'm saying? It's a real big fan base out that way.
Okay, they call Austin the live music capital of the world.
Yeah.
For sure. And
The Music City, hell yeah.
They got the biggest music festival.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. What's some other cities?
Like shit, California, Miami, Florida, they out there in Florida. Orlando and out there, man, it's easy to blow up out there on the music side.
You been out there?
Yeah, I've been out there.
Matter of fact, I seen you just came back from
It's
Orlando?
easy. Yeah, I went from Orlando, Florida, there, Miami. I went through the whole Florida, man.
What makes Florida music scene so easy to
It's
you?
like they listen to everything out there. Like I'm on South Beach, you know what I'm saying? A nigga asked me, oh, you wanna buy some gas? I got to tell him, you a rapper? I got to, I'm a rapper. Next thing you know, bro, he on my Instagram, he liking my music, he write on my YouTube videos, on the comments, like I know his name, like yeah, like man, that quick. And the next thing you know, I'm on blogs and all kind of shit out there that fast. Like damn, I really just stay down there on that music. I can really blow real fast out here than out here.
Man, I noticed that though from going state to state, like the love is different.
Yeah.
It's always there. Everywhere got love, but it's just different the way they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Florida is, man, Florida been having a lot of heat come out lately.
Yeah, Florida, man, them niggas getting a lot of money out there, and they music,
Okay.
Their music scene is real good scene.
For sure. Hell yeah. Man, some of the last things I want to ask you though before I let you go is for the future. Like I heard you got one album, you been dropping some videos.
Yeah.
You actually made Greenroom top 10 last week.
Man, that's what's up.
With Colorado, that's one of my other favorite shits.
Colorado, man.
Yeah. Actually, could you break me down the Colorado? Because what I liked about it seemed like a story.
Man, the story, man. I went out there in Colorado, man. I was dripping and splashing out there. You know what I'm saying? High fashion, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And the laws, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my way out. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking. You know, it's legal to smoke weed out there.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking gas. They pull us over. They think I'm smoking the best weed. I'm talking about. I got moon rocking that gelato cake. I'm talking about all that good shit in there. And they just thought I had pounds of weed, man, in that bitch, man. And they had my car in investigation. They fucked me up, fuck a nigga off.
Beat you up?
Beat me up, threw my bitch, you know what I'm saying? They threw it downtown with no phone, no nothing, man. And we got out of there, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it was.
That's crazy, man. So you ain't got no case or nothing out there?
Nah, hell nah, I ain't got no cases at all. Free man, blessed.
So you one of the people who do feel like the police do be kind of going hard on black people?
Yeah, man. I always been like that.
Yeah.
It's a program of the system. Like the laws, they'll make a whole system of us for us to fail through the streets. Man, come on, man. All the drugs on the street, all the crime, all that shit going on the street. The law know all that shit that's going on the street. It just made for us to fail in the street. It just the ones to see the smart get our money right, we're gonna get up out of there.
It's a setup.
That's just what it is. That's just what it was.
Do you think you'll ever get to the point where niggas just say, fuck the streets?
Nah, I ain't gonna never say fuck the streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm always love the street because my music come from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Each and every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street nigga, I come from the streets. So I ain't gonna never sit here and be like, fuck the streets, I'm always give back. I'm that type of nigga. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I blow up out the radar, I'm gonna have niggas that's from the streets coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I'm always get back to the streets.
Is street money and rap money different?
Shit, yeah, rap money legal.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, do it hit different?
Do it hit different? Yeah. I mean, shit, you just gotta really, that rap money the best money, man. You really gotta stay down with that rap shit, man. And once you build your brand, man, you gonna make a lot of money out this shit.
For sure, man. Hell yeah. When we gonna get another album?
Oh man, September 15th I'm dropping, man. What hold on, man. That's in a couple.
Today the 9th.
Yeah, that's in a couple days, man. You know what I'm saying? I be on the lookout. Clark Boy, you know what I'm saying? It's on the way, man. You know what I'm saying? So
is Clark Boy is like a clique? Is your label? What is this?
Clark Boy just if you from the Clark and you a boy, you're a Clark Boy. It ain't just a family. It's just everybody from a Clark. You know what I'm saying? Just Clark Boy. That's all it is.
For sure. Hell yeah. So that's the name of the album? Clark Boy?
Yeah, Clark Boy.
Clark Boy. That's gonna be your second album.
Gonna be my second album, really my third album, you know what I'm saying, of my career. But since I've been really taking my rap career seriously, it's my second album.
For sure, for sure. Man, I got a couple random questions before I let you go, so don't think I'm coming out of nowhere with it.
I'm not sure, man.
Alright. Is OnlyFans the new back page?
Nah, OnlyFans is the new back page. You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans is way better than back page ever could be. Cause OnlyFans is legal. You know what I'm saying? Like, the government can't do shit to you because you pay taxes. And they ain't even doing nothing illegal. So OnlyFans the best shit ever that they ever created. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Do you remember what you was doing the first time you heard about OnlyFans?
It was around probably like 2016. Nobody really took that shit serious because it was like, man, that shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit blew up the radar. You know what I'm saying? It just blew up the radar like what a year and a half ago. Like, everybody knew about it, but I've been
really when the pandemic hit though.
Yeah, and when everybody stuck in the house, they ain't nothing to do. Hey, they promoting all over social media, so how about it?
You think OnlyFans will ever put the strip clubs out of business?
Nah, I can't put the strip clubs out of business because OnlyFans not real contact. In the strip club, you got real contact. You get real lap dances and
Yeah, you might get more than that.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even get a drink on OnlyFans. But hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You can subscribe for, you know what I'm saying, $9.99, you know what I'm saying? And it gonna go down, you dig? Yeah.
For real though. I would just like to send a shout out to myself. Greenroom Uncut will be dropping its first, you know what I'm saying, videos on OnlyFans in about 10 days. So y'all just stay tuned. Greenroom Uncut coming soon.
Going down.
For sure. Man, another random question though. Top 5 reasons why niggas beef in the hood.
Top 5 reasons why niggas beef in the hood. Number 1 reason is niggas broke. They gonna beef because they ain't got no money.
So money number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second is jealousy. Nigga see a nigga getting it in, you know what I'm saying, more than him, he gonna hate. You know, he gonna beef. Third, talk a line on a nigga name or something that's gonna have a nigga beefing.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth one, stealing. You know what I'm saying? You stealing from your niggas or doing some janky shit in this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just gonna be what it is.
Right.
And the fourth one, I ain't got the problem with.
Fifth one.
The fifth one, I ain't got the problem with the niggas in the streets do. They bitches, they girlfriends, they beefing over these hoes.
Niggas beef over bitches.
Hell yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't higher on the list.
I mean, they all in the same category running together.
Yeah. For sure. Man, I just want to say it's an honor and a privilege to have you in the green room.
Man, appreciate it, man. You know, anytime, man, I'm coming back, man. You know, here I go.
KOONT Grinder, man.
Yeah. KOONT Grinder could be your paper like a binder, man.
Matter of fact, is Grinder is that your imprint or Clark Boys? Which one?
Nah, Grinder my imprint. I'm you know what I'm saying? My record label is the Water Splash, you know what I'm saying? That's my record label.
That's your shit.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna meet my artists real soon. They finna pop out real soon, 2021. They gonna have an album coming out, you know what I'm saying? That's my water. I got my own record label, my own team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the first artist of myself trying to get out there, you know, here I go. So that's just what it is.
Would you ever sign a deal?
I mean, for the right price, yeah, I will.
For sure.
Yeah.
So Water Splash, CEO?
Yeah, CEO, owner, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I seen something on your Instagram where you had like people getting that Grinder tattoo.
Yeah.
With the clock, you know what I'm saying?
That Grinder tattoo, that's a family thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got that Grinder tattoo on your body, you my family, like, you know what I'm saying? I love you, like, we're gonna be together forever, like, you like shit, you mine, like, that's just what it is.
So we're gonna start catching more artists with that Grinder name on them.
You gonna catch a few artists with their Splash name on, that Splash on my face, you know. There's gonna be a lot of my artists gonna have that Splash. We're gonna get our record label jumping out the radar. The Grinder is more like, you know what I'm saying, you gonna see me with a new bitch, probably, you know, with the grind on her. Probably gonna be a new bitch they got down with me and she really wanna be down with me, you know, we together. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what that's gonna be.
Okay. Now you say with this Splash tattoo.
Yeah.
Right? And this is not me saying this, but hearing that, have you heard people say that you're trying to copy the sauce?
Nah, because, you know what I'm saying, you can go back to Too Legit to Quit It. I'm in that video. You know what I'm saying? I been my nigga. We been splashing and dripping. I feel better. I could go to war right now like, big homie, man, what's up, big little bro? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I want to be down with the sauce. You know, let's get this music shit jumping. I can do that. But I feel like I can be my own boss. I can make my own shit happen, be my own owner. You know, that's just what it is. I was made to be my own boss.
I feel that. And I respect that. Yeah. Last question. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I got a question for you, man.
Come on with it, man.
Man, you know what I'm saying? How it feel to be, you know, doing your thing, you know, interviewing artists and really, you know, getting your name out there in the green room, man. How that feel, man, to really be free? Because I done seen you ain't there with some good artists, some big time artists in the streets, man, got making noise in the streets. And how that feel, you know what I'm saying, for you for getting that respect from the streets like that?
Man, it feel good though, man. It feel real good. I ain't gonna lie though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really show too much of the grind, but it's a lot of times where I don't feel good. I feel like sometimes I don't get enough love, but I don't complain about that. I just take it, you know what I'm saying? But it feel good though, man, because I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And like chopping up with you, I'm learning about the game. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If it's anybody you want to come to and really know, I got all the real stories. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? It feel good because I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and then I'm connecting with real people.
Yeah,
you know
man, we need that media, man.
For sure.
Yeah, the media is what don't even understand. My buzz right now coming from medias. Yeah. If I wasn't fucking with Stay Down Production, Stay Cheese, and all the rest of the media y'all been seeing me on these blogs, nobody would know who I was. So now I'm in the green room, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, it's that media, I come a long way.
Do you ever see a blog or the media, and do they ever do things that you don't like?
Yeah, man, I ain't really like, you know what I'm saying, like that weed incident, you know what I'm saying?
You had a weed incident?
Yeah, that bitch went viral. My whole had like over 300,000 views on Instagram.
But you was smoking some weed?
And some bullshit weed from Fort Lauderdale. I was on my Instagram story. I was like, man, this nigga saw me this bullshit ass weed real quick and ran off. And I ain't like, man, I ain't smoking this shit. And I threw the weed out. And I pulled it on the ground. And the blog out there, the nigga I was chopping up with out there, he put it on his blog. They would seem like I was dissing Florida. Like, y'all niggas ain't got this weekend, and that shit went crazy.
So sometimes niggas
and then all the Texas blogs start picking it up.
Some niggas be twisting stories.
Yeah.
Do you ever think blogs be thirsty for stories?
Nah, that's their business. That's how they get paid, you know, get your money.
I feel you though.
Yeah.
I don't consider what I do blog though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I don't consider what I do blog. Man, I consider what I do.
I'm telling you, the green room, man, do all that.
For sure.
Blogs, from interviews, from promotion on your page, build that shit up, from man, all that, man. Next thing you know, man, niggas paying you to put that video on your Instagram page.
Right, man. All that, even Greenroom Uncut coming soon.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, KOONT Grinder should send me something to the Greenroom for my first, you know what I'm saying, you know, one of my first Greenroom Uncuts, you know what I'm saying? And I make sure I get your green up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I don't understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
But I'm gonna we get it uncut, you know what I'm saying? You know, we get it uncut jumping for sure.
For sure. Man, I think that's about it. We ain't gonna give them no more. We're gonna wait till the next time, but man, I appreciate you.
Back, man, you know, man, September 15th, man, Clockboard, man, it's gonna be all over it's gonna be out everywhere.
For sure.
You gonna see it.
KOONT Grinder, man. Greenroom.